Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Freddie Mercury figure. Down below we have a picture of Freddie Mercury along with his signature. SH Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression through humanoid action. Spot is a huge fan of Queen, and when I found out that SH Figuarts was going to be releasing a Freddie Mercury figure, definitely wanted to pick him up. The side of the box features Freddie Mercury as well, along with the iconic pose of the late singer of Queen. And then on the back, introducing grand revival from Queen's final tour days, Freddie Mercury in action figure form. Freddie Mercury, lead singer of the legendary rock band Queen, appears in this iconic yellow jacket from the Live at Wembley Stadium tour. With extensive points of articulation and microphone stand accessory, one can easily recreate Freddie's dynamic performance poses. So that includes 3 types of interchangeable facial expressions: normal, shouting, and singing. Down below, SH Figuarts, simple style and heroic action. And then finally on the underside, just again some Japanese writing there as well. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back though, we're going to get a better look at the SH Figuarts Freddie Mercury figure. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. As you would come to expect from SH Figuarts releases, Freddie Mercury comes with a ton of different accessories, all of which we will look at in a second. But first, let's have a look at this iconic singer of Queen in figure form. Figure turned out really good, as he is dressed in his yellow jacket made famous from the tour of Wembley Stadium tour that Queen was on. He's got his pair of track pants with the red striping and gold striping down the side, and of course as well his sneakers as well. The jacket is not removable, as it normally would not be anyways, because these sleeves are the same coloring. Face-wise, it's not bad. Yeah, for Freddie Mercury's face, it's not as good, I would say, as we just recently had a look at the Bruce Lee figure from also the SH Figuarts line. That figure was so good. By comparison, I feel like Freddie Mercury's figure comes up just a little bit short, but it still is a good-looking likeness of Freddie Mercury. They somehow managed to also capture his overbite, which is also something that Freddie was plagued by his whole entire life. He's got also his mustache, which he adopted later into his career. Black hair. The face, like I said, it's not bad, but having just finished looking at the Bruce Lee figure was just so good that by that sheer comparison of those two figures, I find that the Freddie Mercury is not as good, but still a good likeness. If you want something, though, a little bit different, SH Figuarts also include 2 different interchangeable heads. Not so much, well, they are interchangeable heads in the sense that you are popping the whole entire head off, as opposed to splitting the head down the side, or down the middle there that they did with the Bruce Lee. There is a singing version of Freddie's face, as well as another version of Freddie singing as well. For any number to change those out, just simply hold on to the neck, pop the head off the socket, and replace whatever head that you want to change it to. Now, I like this head. I'm not crazy about this one, though. Of the 3, this is the weakest of the face sculpts, in my own personal opinion, that I would probably, displaying him wise, I probably would end up displaying him, to be honest, with this head instead. To make things a little bit more, well, make things a little more sense, displaying him with this face. Of course, you're going to want to also display him with his mic and mic stick, or mic stand. There's no bottom to it, as he never really used the stand. He usually carried around the mic with him. Now, he has the stand with mic in hand, or on the top there. Or you can also have him displayed with just the standalone mic, depending on your preference. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't have open hands, at least to hold the mic just yet. But you get yourself a total of 6 extra hands. One's suited for holding the mic, partially open hands. One's kind of more gestured posing. A couple of different flat palms. And again, another one for holding the mic. So if we want to go ahead and have him with the mic in hand, we'll go ahead and replace it to the hand that we need. Pop that into place. And go ahead and slide the mic stand, the mic stick, through his hand right there. And then what we can do, you can have him, posed with the mic in hand. Really, with the SH Figuarts figures, there's so much posability that you can do with them that you can get Freddie Mercury really in any number of his iconic poses that you think of when you think of Queen. I ended up switching the mic actually to this hand, got him in a little bit more of a singing gesture. Also got his arm up as well, which is something that Freddie was very much known for. Something I didn't mention too with the mic is that the mic that's attached to the mic stand does also have a hinge on it too, so you can pose that any which way that you want. Freddie's articulation, he has the following. The head is on a ball joint. It is attached to the neck. I also feel like there's a secondary, almost a dumbbell ball joint, one attaching to the neck, to the head, and then one attaching to the top of the neck. But then at the base of the neck, there's another ball joint as well, giving you an extra range of motion that you wouldn't normally get before. Shoulders hinge out, as well as the Bruce Lee. The Freddie Mercury also has the hinge in the shoulders too. Arms rotate all the way around. Again, that full range of motion in the arms. Good range of motion in the elbows. Almost the equivalent of a double hinge, although it's not it's a continuous hinge rather than actual 2-point bend. The hands rotate and hinge on their own ball joint. An upper torso ball joint, which is a little bit more difficult to get to because his jacket's in there. A secondary ball joint that attaches to the waist. And then full range of motion in his legs, his knees, double hinge knee, a hinge in the foot, a hinge in the toe, and of course your ankle pivot as well. Well, I feel like I like the Bruce Lee just a little bit more of the two SH Figuarts figures that we had a look at. I still feel like Bandai has done a service to Freddie Mercury and the legacy that he's left behind. A really great figure, especially if you're a fan of Queen. You might want to pick this guy up for yourself. You get a superposable figure, tons of different accessories, tons of different interchangeable faces, or heads in this case, and of course you get Freddie's mic as well. This is likely going to be how Spot's going to display his Freddie Mercury figure, and reminding me of how much I loved Queen, not only back then, but still to this day. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts, the Queen frontman, Freddie Mercury. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.